that open. Can't understand, my mouse is bugging. Right in my eye. Hey, there we go. Except 4 and 5 don't want to work? Cool. Makes sense.
Feels like I'm being cooked.
Whoa.
I can't take this.
Straight to our death almost. Stop shooting. I'll get out of here fast enough. Ouchies. Knife Dragon with the win. Speedy Gonzalez. I decided to clear all this out earlier today. So that's what we're starting with. What's up, crazy? Good to see you. Found out I only have 220 gigs, I'm guessing, of storage. I think I have a lot. I have a lot. Don't have room for Grounded? That's the only thing you should have room for. Everything else has got to go. Get rid of it all. None of it matters. Forever. It's just Grounded. Nothing else. I mean, there's no other games. No. I don't even think Fallout's an actual game. You guys would be impressed. I only killed myself once earlier with this. Impressive. I had to leave early. I'm thinking about watching some of the old SpongeBob episodes. I mean, I want to be mad, but I can't be mad at anyone for wanting to watch SpongeBob. That's just like a good use of your time. Maybe not quite as good as watching the stream, but it's a pretty valid excuse, you know? I wish this stuck. Or it had like modes, so you could make it stick or bounce. Just toggle it on and off. My ADHD mind would not be handled just playing one game. It depends on the game for me. I don't necessarily just play Grounded these days, but I do play a lot of Grounded. It's definitely the vast majority of my playtime. But I get away with it because of the builds. Sort of like each build feels like its own new game for me. It's what keeps me going. But once we finish the sandbox builds, I'm probably going to play some other games as well, adding in more and more. Maybe after the supporters build, I might add in a day or two of another game. One doesn't feel like maybe quite enough for a different game. But I'll have to do like a poll or something on Discord and see what days people would want to watch a different game and which days people want to watch Grounded. And other games. What were they going to be? Enshrouded probably. At least Enshrouded's still getting updates and stuff. It's taking me 3 hours to download 327 megabytes. Oof. I downloaded the Grounded update the last one. I did yesterday in all of about 2 minutes. I updated Enshrouded and Hogwarts Legacy. That felt pretty much instantaneously. It was quick. Very, very quick. And they weren't small updates. I don't have the patience for that. Can't stand it. It's one of those things like waiting for downloads for a game. Like, I just want to play the game. I don't want to sit here. It was always like, I was gonna play COD with the boys and be like waiting for one person in the group to download the update. I swear it's like 25% done. Okay, it's going quick. Never went quick. It always took way too long. I'm destroying all of this because I needed more dry grass because I used so much. And then I just was like, got into cleaning mode, you know. Yeah, I mean, no hotspot's good. I didn't have internet like half of yesterday. That was miserable. What do people do with their lives? I mean, I couldn't work, so that part was nice, but couldn't complain too much, but wasn't able to do anything productive. Guess I edited part of that Vivarium tour. Finished it up, so I guess that was one positive from the horrible experience of no internet. It's one thing when I don't have anything else to do. I couldn't even go on Grounded, which was the really annoying part, because I was like, well, I could just farm. I'll just go farm a bunch of materials and call it a day. And for some reason, well, because I didn't have internet, Steam was not properly syncing. So it gave me this error message, and I'm like, pretty sure I saved a bunch. I can't imagine after the night before playing and then 8 hours or whatever, it didn't like sync up. But it was like, oh, you may lose like any progress permanently that isn't properly synced if you start the game right now. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's not worth risking it. I was really happy with how everything turned out last night, and I wasn't about to have to like redo it from memory or like rewatch stream to remember how it went. It was a sad day. I just wanted to play. I could have done all of this. But just like in my house these days, we're doing a bit of spring cleaning. Got a bunch of stuff I'm trying to sell currently at my place. I'm doing a garage sale soon. All sorts of junk. Simplifying life a little bit. My wife worked as a buyer for Fred Meyer for a while, and because of that, she got not free samples, but everything was like super discounted because the buyers and assistants and all that were able to, like, at the end of the year, or as like things were pulled, the samples, you could just buy them when they weren't needed as a sample. They were just sitting in a warehouse. So she had like everything, and naturally she worked in kitchen and vacuums and all the like housewares stuff, so she had like every cool thing you could have ever wanted. Ninja blenders and every cool pot and pan you could hope for. They were all just dirt cheap. We got a grill, a brand new massive grill for like 60 bucks, and it's amazing. It's like a $500 grill. It was so nice. That was like the best gig. The gig was horrible, don't get me wrong. It was a horrible job. Kroger's a horrible company to work for. They suck. But the perks and stuff of it were good. Didn't realize how much terrain there was here. Everything's so crazy when you pull out all of the grass.
That was refreshing.
In my day, we had a Game Boy. True that. I played Sega and all sorts of random old. I do miss the 64 days. Those were some of the best. Simpler times, you know. Miss them simple days. Never gonna run out of plant fiber. I already had an entire chest full. And an entire chest of crude rope. But it's worth it. If I'm eventually gonna build the walls over this sandcastle, I gotta get it all cleaned up. At some point. I don't know why I don't bring a pallet over. That would be smart. Potentially, maybe. Run, Forrest, run. Could make this like a port for insect ships. Who knows what? I need me a Grounded 2 announcement, man. I have fun with other games. This is my OG. It's too good now. I just wanted more of it. Don't wanna ever stop playing it for some reason. Which is weird because I've never been able to like play a game this endlessly. Like I played a lot of Subnautica, but not this much. Played a lot of Halo, but there's a lot of Halos. Thinking if anyone hasn't seen the demo for Tiny Glade, they should go check that out. It's pretty much just a pure building game, but like just the exterior of buildings, like you can build like castles and stuff. That's just a demo out currently, but I think we might play that a little bit. It's like cozy building. No combat. Super chill. Just come up with an idea and build. The issue is I have to come up with what to build in it, and that's where I'm struggling currently, because it's almost like too open. But the building mechanics are really cool. So it has a very interesting flow to the build mechanics. Kind of just like draw it with the mouse. It just like follows along, and they similar to like how Enshrouded is with like the voxel based kind of design. It just clips. The nice thing is you can literally clip anything though, like you can just place it in. It's a lot of aphid stuff. Boom. But it seems like an interesting game. Can't decide between that and Enshrouded. .99, 96%. You're almost there. You can do it. Dang it. Where's my teleporter? Oh yeah, it's over by the... Oh, I forgot. You're late. All you've missed is me clearing some grass. I haven't done anything cool yet. Unless you like clearing like grass. Knew we were gonna get that chest filled. Damn. 2 full chests? Too much this one, yeah. I don't want to waste it though. I don't know why I need it, but only took 3 hours. Nice. Well, that's cleared enough for me for now. Back to the build. I think I need to raise this all. Don't know how yet. But I'm tired of getting attacked by those antlions. Alright, so we left off detailing the columns. And I like a combo, I think, of ash cement. Can't decide if I like the mushroom more or not. That's the hard part. Was behind 1 minute and 30 seconds because of my hotspot. This is the supporter, I don't know, the hollow builders, I guess is what I'm going to call it. But it's for anyone who has supported the channel in any way with donations, memberships. I have like a mod that he's donated as well, but yeah, pretty much anyone who's supported the channel in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna have a bunch of different like cool little designs for them. Little brick. Everyone will get their own little chest. 144p. It's gotta look horrible. Yes, and Crazy gets an outhouse, but I don't know where I'm building that yet. Somewhere. Like, it can't be right in the middle of the build. It's gotta, like, fit the city. But I want it to just be, like, a good little spot for an outhouse in the city. Can't decide if I'm gonna do those. Timber, I think the ash looks better in the middle, gives more detail. Yeah. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do all of it ash, because it's really expensive. And I do want some differentiation in the columns, but it might be like ash on the outside and then more simple mushroom columns on the inside. But like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24 ash cement per column. Because each one of those is 1. So I can't decide. It's just expensive is mostly why. It's one of those cost versus effects. And I kind of feel like, I don't know. I guess I have to try one all the way built. Come on. To see what I like the most. It's not like I'm accustomed to using a lot of ash cement. Yeah. I don't hate. I was kind of thinking like maybe just select ones, but then I'm like, I kind of like the back ones will be a little less detailed. That's very common for like temples. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do like every single one. Gotta find the happy medium because it is a lot of detail. I don't want the columns to look too crazy. Just kind of crazy. Oakland's military base is in progress. Interesting. I'm assuming that's a good thing. I know nothing about it. Do ash, then brick, then ash again. Oh man, now we're getting crazy. grounded world, yeah, it's a good thing. Wait, what? It's your grounded world? You're building a military base? What is a military base in Grounded? What did they do? I don't like that it's not like one taller. That's why it's another ash cement. It's not bad, but I think I like all or nothing a bit more. Yeah, or every other. But you can't decide. We shall see. We got lots of other details to figure out as well. Hey. Hey. There we go. Got it. Is this the one that I was doing all the way around? It's like, it doesn't look bad. That's the annoying thing is it always looks good with ash cement. Like, it's always like, dang it, why has it gotta look so good in the design? It's always that way. It can never be like, dang, that looks horrible. It's always like, dang it, I like it more. It is a really good detail. It's like, dang it. There's also like the potential of, and this is where every time, this is where it gets me. So then I'm like, oh, look how good that looks, or look how good that looks. Why is it shorter? Why? Devs, why? Why is it shorter? Why is this one touch and this not? Just for that reason, I can't use it. It has to touch. Yeah. The annoying part there is that I can just do this. There's always a solution if you use more ash cement. I think I like it better anyways with mushroom. Unless the whole bottom's ash cement. But then it doesn't have these, so no. Definitely don't need that there. What a detail. The crow. Oh, hail the crow. They have to fight off the other civilizations and those pesky aphids somehow? True. Gotta fight off the king aphid. He's really taken over, so. You can use those as well. You got a membership yesterday. But if we just do maybe the front ones, we can get away with it like this. Wonder if the crow would ever land on any build. It lands on my pagoda. Or anyone's pagoda. If you build a pagoda base, like I have. Doesn't do anything though. It just lands. You can't like access the area. It'll block you off. Just creates a barrier around it. But it doesn't like break anything or do anything crazy. Honestly, this is the best one though, crazy. King Timber. The build king is what that one is. Dang it, now I gotta move all these. Dang it. I knew I should have started with like 2. I do like how subtle the mushroom version is. It's a very tiny detail, which is cool. It's hard to get things that are tiny details in this game for the most part. I'm the reason this is a thing, kinda. It's a combo. You came up with the phrasing. I'm the inspiration. That's what we're here for. I also need 2 more emotes. We just unlocked 2 more emote spots. I guess yesterday we unlocked 2 more emote spots. So now I gotta do some more emotes. So I'm thinking, I talked about imagination as being a great option from SpongeBob. Seems like a very fitting, just do like a rainbow or something with hands. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. But that way we can, then we need 1 more. And I'm like, don't even know. Options. Pink poo. Back to 420, nice. Welcome back to the bright side. Get in there. Aha. So there's got to be 1 somewhere. But like, what's the next emote gonna be, man? We need more funny inside jokes with the stream. People, be funny. Oh wait, that's my job. Dang it. What a ripoff. Dan. How do I make a emote of Dan? That's the question. Dan is a plague. To all things good and holy. Excuse you? Where did that even? I was like, where did that go? That's a little too specific. I don't want to like draw his attention either. Wouldn't want him to get the wrong idea. I was like, why does my back hurt so bad? Oh, my heating pack isn't on. A cracked window? Why a cracked window? That's the question. You know, sometimes I hate how good ash cement looks. Maybe it's a good thing they don't make pillars. I'm just kidding, but I use them everywhere, which is a good thing. Oh, geez. See, look what you guys did. You guys said his name, and out of nowhere, he's here. How's it going, Dan? Wonderful. Can't even tell what it is. It's too little. I don't have my chat like full screen size. Hurry, to the hole. Put him back in the gulag. Before he scares everyone. I wasn't talking about your profile pic, but Crazy was. Said he wanted to destroy you forever or something like that. You must have really made him mad when you kidnapped him. Hello? I'm sure you'd like us to see your profile picture, wouldn't you? Just looks like words. That were too small for me to even be able to see. I swear I placed one that just disappeared. Of course it's just your name. Sorry, on a mint screen. Man, Ashman's always gotta look so cool. Literally all my ash cement's gone. Dang it. I have a lot still. Just need to process it. I always end up collecting it and then forgetting to grind it and cook it. And I was running really low on mushrooms, surprisingly. Had to go ham. We're literally gonna run out. Well, just so everyone knows, there's no stream tomorrow. Got a friend's birthday, so I'm going out. Me and my wife. It's my wife's best friend, but... yeah. Oh, well, I have 245. Nice. That makes me feel better. Nice. It was my mom's birthday today. Got her flowers, a card. Oh, might as well make mushroom, I guess, since I'm here. Got the greatest card ever. My mom likes funny cards, so I just get to get the worst cards in the bunch because she thinks they're hilarious. So it's like something about old raunchy ladies and stuff. Oh, I came out, I was like, cool, we can keep building. I'm like, never mind. We can't. Yeah, I think I like slightly less detail on these back ones, since they're more just structural in the look and style. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna do that bottom layer or not. Whoa. Dang, autosave's making me lag. $3K mushrooms again, nice. Wasn't sure how many I had. Just one missing. Legit. Too legit to quit. Yeah, it might be overwhelming to do the back and all ash cement. Might be a little crazy. God, I was looking at this thing earlier. This thing is like, it's gonna be massive. It's like, it's not gonna be as tall as this by any means, but it's gonna be really big. We're gonna need a lot more supporters, guys. Literally gonna go all the way back to here. Gonna look huge. And I don't even know, it might go all to here, I don't know. Can't decide. This might be good to do like just housing right here and stuff. It's like maybe not. I don't know. Hard to say. It's gonna use a lot of mushroom and burr. So I wanted a nicer floor for this. In a perfect world, I'd do this, but ugh. See, here's the other idea. Am I gonna cry if I come up with this? This could be the worst decision I've ever made. Because it looked so good. Oh, I'm gonna cry. What's up, Goose? Welcome in, welcome in. Kyle as well. Who else does mega builds? These days, no one. There are very few active mega builders and Grounded at the moment. Say Burgle's Lost Logs is one. He doesn't stream that I know of though. Try and watch the stream as long as I can today because for some reason one of my fuses keeps tripping. No worries, man. Appreciate you hanging out either way. But yeah, there's not many people mega building, honestly. See-Through did for a long time. I mean, if you want to watch old content, if you're saying streaming specifically, not many. I don't really know of anyone else that's currently streaming live builds. Or live streaming mega builds. Paralyzer's building a museum thing, but I wouldn't say it's anything like what I'm building. It's much more simplistic. I have determined I'm going to watch season 3 of SpongeBob. Have a good night, Timber in chat. Sounds good, Crazy. Thanks for hanging out. And not confusing me with Dan's stories. Have a good night, man. Enjoy the SpongeBob. SpongeBob. We build, not battle. Let's go. Huh. Is that... Yeah, it stops in the middle. I guess if I'm thinking about this, it might make sense to stop it here. Go when you're home. Because then I can put columns on the outside, which would look nice. Probably look better than a big just wall, right? Yeah, I gotta do that anyways. But I guess I want to go one wider than the wall. So if this is the width of the build, I actually need to make it in even one more. So, like this, potentially. That. Like that. How's the ash cement tip working out? Well, we got this one, and this one, and I might cry, but I just did this to see what the floor would look like that. It saved me a lot of burr, but it cost me a lot of ash cement. 4 ash cement per thing. Ugh, it scares me to see if it's gonna look really good. I really like it as a roof. I'm not sure if I'm gonna love it as much as a floor, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna love it even more. And then we're really screwed. That means this whole thing needs to come in too. That makes that a lot smaller. Like ridiculously small. I could do like half. Sorry, I'm late. Had to deal with some stupid... No worries, man. Welcome in, Jeremy. Going to lurk for a bit. Don't worry, but I might fall asleep. Sounds good, Knife. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I guess it doesn't need to go here. You can go like... Well... I could just do it like a hat, like just say whatever, do like this. That way the column still shows up, but this space probably feels a good, this would be a good size, I think. There doesn't need to be like a walkway necessarily on the side. Make an interesting detail. I think we should keep building up a little bit. Figure out how all of this is going to look. Oh, I was like, why is that not placing? I'm moving the wrong block. Go. It's good to hear, man. I got F out of 10 hours of overtime. Dang. I mean, I hate overtime now, so. After working in the medical sales industry, I hate overtime. And on-call and everything. I just want to be left alone. Do my own things. But it is a bummer when you want to make extra money. I definitely made a lot of money in the overtime and on-call stuff. When the keeps tripping, it's turning off the internet. Want to watch the stream? Yeah, it's super weird. RIP. Salute to the Reaper. The internet gods decided to get him. Put a comment above. Yeah, the fuses. Burned your finger? Oh no. That's the worst. I went to the range today. Went golfing for a little bit. was a good time. I haven't been able to go a whole lot. I'm quite ready for the days like my son like wants to go or can go to the range with me and like actually participate instead of like having to throw him in a stroller and just sit there. I don't really go because of that. He won't sit still long enough for it to be an enjoyable process for either of us. Like 37 an hour when I hit overtime. That my boss told me that I was stealing time. Dang. Yeah. Not very fun working for someone that doesn't respect your work ethic after that much time. This will probably look the best. I want like a walkway, but it's not necessarily necessary. And I don't want to like shrink the inside because it'll look funny. I should go get the We're gonna lurk around and read a book. Sounds good, Goose. All good. So many texts. Yeah, great part about my current job is... Sounds good, Goose. Great part about my current job is my boss is very chill and relaxed, so he doesn't really care about anything. Alright, so it was 1. So this is 3. 3 apart. Interesting. 1, 2. Three? That's not right. Hold on. Just make it 2 from sides. Duh. Make it simple. Go in your home. How big are you going to make the building? Big. So it's that. The roof will be something along this shape all the way back. Not totally sure yet how that's going to work. But then this will go all the way back here somewhere. Haven't necessarily decided if it's going to go like all the way or here. It's just kind of what proportionately what's going to look good. Sometimes it's hard to say. Meant to get this. Any new videos coming out? Not at the moment. After this week, I'll be able to work on the Pagoda build, base build guide. But I've had to watch my son most days this week because my mom, who is our babysitter during the day while we work, was out of town. So I was pulling double duty, working and taking care of him. So I haven't been able to do anything. And we were out of town Monday. And then we're super busy weekend as well, so I won't be able to do much. I'm gone tomorrow night after work. So busy, busy, busy is what it feels like. That's the hardest part about the video portion. It's pretty easy to just stream when I'm not busy at night, but making videos is a lot harder to fit in time for. Nice thing is I have like a template. I like essentially did the recording and it turned out really bad. There's a bunch of problems with it. For the Pagoda base build, at least like half of the build. So I kind of like reorganized myself with it. I just have to run back through it and remember how I was doing it. rewatch the 30-minute video or whatever one of these nights. And then I have sort of a script of how I want to put it together as well. Is the pickaxe salty? Yes. It is the salt chipper. And it's busting. Is it? Yeah, busting. Or, sorry, busting. That's finale bleeds, the effect on it. It's pretty good. I can't tell if it's better than the Club of the Mother Demon, but I like that it emptied a spot in my inventory until I get an infused Club of the Mother Demon in my next... once I get to the next New Game Plus. Yeah. And you can harvest with it, so dual purpose. Yeah, that feels like the right height. I think I just let these go to the ground. I don't know. I don't want to get like too crazy. What's this look like? It's kind of funky. Not bad though. Maybe this detail. That's not too bad. At least makes it feel like it's landing somewhere a little bit more. We shall see. I also need to do some labs and stuff at some point. If we're ever going to get to New Game Plus 4. I'm not like in a rush to get there necessarily, but it'd be fun to be able to farm some infused weapons. I still have to beat all the bosses and stuff in this playthrough in New Game Plus 3, so I don't think I've done the Brawny Boy bin as well. I'll check that. Might have to do one of the labs tonight or something as well. Run around. Have some fun. Guys, I'm heading out. Have a very nice stream. Thank you, Knife. Have a great rest of your night, man. Is my stuff done yet? Not quite. Dang it. Just want to finish this column. Why is that filled with grass? I don't. Oops. Didn't want to go there. Yeah, this thing's gonna look massive. Like, this thing's really big. That thing's really tall. This thing's just gonna feel big. Crazy big. Crazy girl. Woo, we finished it. But now when we look at this floor over here and we go, wow, that's the prettiest thing we've ever made. I have to see. Gotta see the whole effect, you know. Why are you doing that? Do what I tell you. Oh, it was there. That works better. It's kind of cool. It's like kind of weird, but it's also kind of like mosaic-y and cool. And I've never seen it done. The pain. The pain. Maybe I find a way to like mix it in so it's not like the whole entire building. Because that's so expensive too. I like how it's kind of curved and stuff. Like it looks super interesting. I would not do the lighting like the other one, but I like that this looks like a solid floor at least. Dang, I knew I was gonna like it. Just one of those little things, like little details that you can't really do any other way. Kind of gotta take them. It's not perfect. It's a little funky, but at the same time, it's like you can't get any other detail like this. Otherwise, you're just using a floor. And from the beginning, placing this, I was like, I don't know if I love it with the burr or not. Maybe burr outside. These inside. Maybe vice versa. Maybe the burr on the inside and these go around the whole outside. That'd make it less expensive. I'm supposed to move this too. Dang it. What a goober. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. Yeah, it needs to go all the way. One more. I knew it. What a pain. Oops. I usually start fighting them on camera, and depending on how miserable it's going, I fight them off camera. I fought all of them last time. I mean, I fought the mantis on camera for an hour, and then gave up and cried because it was destroying me. I have a much better trinket for it now, so actually that's gonna stay like that anyway, so I think, yeah. Yeah, that'll want to be like an overhang. So, just kind of depends on how miserable it is. Because no one wants to watch me die 300 times. I'm supposed to be a role model. Gotta look cool. The nice thing is now, when I suck at a fight and I die, I can just go... Pow! Use the "we build not battle" emoji. So everybody knows. It's literally part of the stream. If you can't tell, because they're a little tiny, depending on what screen you're watching on, what kind of screen you're watching on. That's a hammer, and then a bunch of broken daggers and stuff behind it. It's "we build not battle." So I enjoy some combat, but I would never admit to being good at it. Decent enough. Passable, probably better than most, just because I have a lot of hours in it. Get out of here. Build. There we go. Fill in the gap. Alrighty, I'm getting there. Where'd you come from? Weird. That's all done, so yeah. I need a lot of mushrooms for this build. I have to remember to keep gathering. As soon as I forget, I'm doomed. Sure that's all right before we go crazy. I'm avoiding building these columns because they're kind of a pain to build. They look too cool though. It's the only way you can make circles. Cool little circles. I guess technically this is the outside. Yeah, it looks wonderful. That's the issue with everything. It's like these. This looks great. It's a pain to put them in there, and it's expensive. These look great. Really expensive. This looks really interesting and cool. It's like totally different from this angle. Really expensive. It's not a timber build if it's not really expensive. Seems to be the only way I know how to do it. Question is, the whole freaking roof gonna be this? Oh jeez, what have I done to myself? It's like, what else would it be, honestly? Come on, get in there. This works better in first person. Not happy about it, but it does. Can't imagine what else I would do for the roofing, you know? Especially because this is literally all going to be like burr. Going to be burr. It's almost just as painful in its own way. It's not as fun. Especially because I'm going to have all this like space up here. So it'd be perfect for the mushrooms because I could put them at like slightly higher level. But then I can definitely not do the floor and the ceiling this way. We'll never finish it. I'll never get enough ash cement to do that much, I don't think. Hard to say. Door might need to come down just a bit as well. Don't know. Watching stream on a tablet, it's the same as an iPad. I guess my wife has an iPad. I've always had a Microsoft Surface Pro. It's my go-to. I think these are all going to be ash cement too. And they might have to, they're not going to be the bigger ones though. I guess they could be half the bigger ones. Not even half, really. Just part of them won't be built, I guess. The back part is all. Save a bit of material, you know? Doing this, yikes. Not much. I guess every bit counts. 2-part. Just double checking to make sure I don't screw this up. 2-part, yeah. Of course I put all those ones in already. But I think it's gotta like continue around the outside. It'll be worth it, they said. You'll cry a little, they said. I don't know what to do in this middle part, though. There's more of this. Might be cool to just do, like, up a level in the middle. Of course, I built this, like, one-off. Kind of cool. I could do some lighting or something up there. Or it becomes this, but raised up a level. So that's the nice thing about this whole thing being hidden, is this roof becomes a way to do like all sorts of interesting height changes and stuff. I don't want to build all of these if I'm going to switch this, but maybe it becomes like part of this. Like I could do that cool flooring just down the center. So I think there's going to be like a main room with like a cool colonnade, and then on the sides it'll be like somewhere here, don't know where. That's not what I was thinking. This. Be something like this, raised up. I guess I should have just done that with all of these. Looking at a slight layout to do this, it's going to be quite different overall, but it'll be kind of like this. And then I think on the side walls here, it'll be like massive shelf walls, I guess. However this ends up being designed, nobody knows, but it'll be like this all the way up. It's extremely ambitious. We would need a lot of members. But, oops. And then like every one of those will be filled with a chest. And each person's name will go on it. Gamer tag. Got some dino nuggets and waffle fries. Let's go. I guess maybe it's every other one. I don't know. What? This might look better. Like skip. Hey. This whole thing would build a lot faster if these allowed to drag and drop still. I don't know why they don't. And I refuse to use full walls. So don't ask. It's a personal thing. Just makes it so if you want to put these like in the wall any way, shape, or form. I don't know why I would in this certain scenario, but they beat the IBM, just not in my world. How's the build progressing? Pretty good. Just slowly getting things laid out. Should probably build this. Maybe try to get the roof figured out a little bit tonight. It's kind of the one thing that I'm struggling with, but I struggled with the roof on the cathedral as well, so. And then I got that crazy roof, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's just going to take some serious messing with. I don't think it'll be as straightforward as I currently have it. But maybe it does. Who knows? Whew. Excuse me. Definitely need some more. Thank you, Goose. Thank you. More detail. I think. Sorry, it's hard to see. I'm like using my screen. This will all have some cool ash cement patterning of some kind. I guess this probably will too. To allow a little more detail. Could always start this back one. Will it let me know? It will not. So it'd have to become this. Add. I don't know. That I don't know yet. Did I get the ash cement today? Yes. I did not mean to go back. Let me out. We gotta make sure we keep processing this. I'm gonna need so much. Continue reading. How much longer do you plan on streaming? Probably another 45 minutes or so. If we get really into something longer, I mean, I never know. Oh no. We did it. We ran out of rust. Always run out of rust first. Never get enough. Well, go get more. In the morning. Honestly, the rust, I need to start putting telepatties out. Currently only really have them to the charcoal and sounds good, Goose, sounds good. I need this back. Whee.
Nice snooter, dude.
Nice snooter, duder. Go, go, go. Oh, I almost jumped off. I ruined my own zipline. Dang. What? Where did they come from? I had all of those guys sectioned off, man. That's a bummer. How did they spawn up there? They shouldn't be able to at this point. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Tablets and Android. Okay, can I... Oh, and there was a frost thing on there. I should probably kill that so it's no longer infused, because I think if it sees me, it's gonna try to kill me and blow up stuff. I thought I blocked this dude out. Bummer. Major bummer. I'm gonna have to rethink that a bit. Might have to go up a level a little bit somewhere over there. Definitely a nice amount of testing to figure out how to make them spawn properly. I should have. I did it here. So they can't spawn in here. Or very, very, very rarely do they spawn up here. They stay below. Charcoal. Oh, I need to get this first. Dude. Stop teleporting me.
Meals on wheels.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that was a green scarab. Skirted right by me real fast. $25, what a ripoff. We want more charcoal spawns. Oops, I need to get... That's not the one. Do something similar as you did on the cathedral. Yeah, it's all gotta be like specific to the area too. So I'm gonna have to do some messing around with that. See how it how they interact. Sometimes I just have, a lot of the times it's just building slightly higher than I currently have so they don't clip through the ground. Most times they won't, unless you build like right on the sand, then they'll just spawn on top of it. But those guys weren't there for a while, so I don't know why they just popped up. I think it's just the like back corner in between the new temple is really why they're that thing's very, I think it's sitting like right on top of the sand in the corner. So I might just have to raise that corner up and redo the stairs a little bit. Die. No, you're supposed to die before you... Aha! Yes. I did use the mask of the mother demon, bulky with termite armor, chest, sleek with assassin grease. Sleek, that made it so much easier. Yeah, the attack speed slow is pretty nice. I don't like it's easier, but it's also like more difficult for me just because I don't like, I know the attack patterns pretty well at this point, and like slowing them actually throws me off pretty bad. Dude, this thing's gonna kill me. I already know it. hate the mosquitoes. We'll just perfect block all day. We did it. Imagine if you could just perfect block everything. The whole game would be easy. Like, I used the Giddy Goop at one point. This won't get me, I'm sure. Oh, we're the best. I'll never fight anything again now. End on a high note. God is a god. Better to go out as a god. I about pooped my pants when I beat her. Just... Nah, the world wasn't mine. But you got the achievement. Nice. At least you got something for it. There's a bunch of rust over there. I've beaten her on the regular game, not in New Game Plus. I don't like to torture myself that much. It's a cool fight, and I'm glad it's in the game, but it is not easy. It's a toughie. If you time this perfect, you get these. So it wasn't really timing, but it was just throwing it right. And there's some somewhere up here. Yeah. No. Well, it was just not in New Game Plus, yeah. It's I haven't even tried it in New Game Plus. Now I'm in New Game Plus 3. I'm kind of too horrified to try it. I'll try it at some point, but I'm not like... Gotta have a good combat day or two where I'm feeling confident. I tend to be far too impatient in combat to beat her effectively. Okay, where's my good trinket? Give me your parts. Whoa. So fast. Love the quickness. So good. I can barely play the game in boss fights now. What are you doing up here? I can barely do boss fights now because you have to be so slow with all the armor. Not using aphid boots and quickness trinket. It's miserable. How does anyone survive? Just feels so slow when you're this fast. Go there. Could get some under the wheelbarrow. Game plus 4. Just get one shot. I had to go to Mild to kill her first phase, but die on the third phase. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty typical. Oh, Ooh. An infused moth? No thank you. No thank you. It's worth going and trying it once, but maybe in New Game +4 it might be worth it for me to try, just because, at least on mild, I probably won't care enough to try on medium. I'll probably turn the whole game to mild once I get to New Game +4. Still plenty hard. But at least then farming her makes sense because I'll get infused weapons. Not like, other than having infused weapons, it's not very fun fighting her anymore because I've killed her 51 times, so more than 51 times at this point, just to get the gold card. So I don't have a need to fight her anymore. It's just self-torture. She was really fun for a while. I'm sure I'll feel like it'll be fun again at some point, but I fought her so many times to get the gold card, I have no desire to fight her at the moment. Okay, cool. Yep. Guess we're going this way. Go, go, go. Raw science. Why am I yawning, man? You're a champ fighting the bugs? Oof. Maybe in my eyes of some. Doesn't feel like I'm very good at it most of the time. Not the worst by any means, but it's not my best skill. Why did I bring all that over here? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna make it all here at some point. Deposit those trinkets and back to the grind. There are times where I really enjoy combat. There are other times where I'm just like, meh. Feel like cheesing. Back here, deposit all this junk. Alright, let's see what kind of trinkets we got. I haven't gotten a good trinket in days. Like, the quickness max stamina is fine. The quickness sprint distance max stamina, is that not? The quickness hyper stamina exhaustion recovery. Like, what? Two, like, perfect running ones. I keep these just because I think it's funny to have, like, near perfect roll sort of concept trinkets, not necessarily combat ones. Dude, why do they all have the quickness today? I've been waiting for a finale crit boost, finale goo, and like a finale one of the other ones. That'd be a fun one to have. Finale goo, finale fury, finale crit boost. That would be good. That'd be a funny one. Sadly, no luck though. those random trinkets though. Like I got the perfect healing, vampirism, increased healing, lifesteal, the ultimate healing trinket. So you just throw on the ladybug armor and you just heal to death, heal your life away. Live on forever. A bow attack best and major was decent. I'm back. Goose is back. Nothing crazy. Fresh mage lifesteal might be kind of good, since it sucks to block with. And explosive resist doesn't suck. That's just quickness and loot luck. Probably should use that one more often, but we're just getting some random stuff done. Cleaning shop. So I still need to get the burgle chip from this stump. Or the wood pile, sorry. And the brawny boy bin, and then the undershed, which means I need to do the scabby. I think it's just get the big scabby. Yeah, let's do that real fast. Let's get that scabby. That way I can actually go in the undershed. I noticed that I didn't even have the undershed unlocked in New Game Plus 3. It's like, really? What am I doing? Am I gonna get anything done with no lint? Still haven't gone to the scanner in this? Oh, no, it's the undershed one. Duh. Because I can't, because it's not unlocked. Here's my little movement hack for everyone today. Fastest way to do this part. Avoid all the black ants. Use your quickness, 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 and just jump across. Dude, that was satisfying. That was satisfyingly perfect movement there. What did you use to build across to the castle? Originally grass planks. Now I have foundation. Some pebblet foundation, I think.
Transferring biometric data. Wendell Tully. Biometric data transfer complete. Audio file downloaded.
Smoke me up, baby.
Title. Goodbye.
Hello, my scabby-wearing friend. I do not know who you are or how you came by this message.
Back to reading, but I probably won't come back before the end, so good night. Sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
My little Sarah. Tell the world. The sun is setting on our yard, and it brings back so many memories. Sitting in this chair, my favorite chair.
The build gang, let's go.
My thinking chair. I fear this may be the last time I lay eyes on such a beautiful sight.
I feel like the last,
Nearly out of time.
I need to use this word line.
Each passing day. Even my scabby can barely fit on my bony wrist.
The last time I played Grounded. It's 420. 420 for me? Yeah.
The final chapter in the
Nice.
book of my many failures.
I need to use that voice line for like the last time I ever played Grounded.
Free from my
Which hopefully is a long time from now. But the last time I played Grounded is the last time before Grounded 2 is released, you know?
find a cure to this
Just so everyone's
racing.
knows.
So
I don't think I can ever give it up for good.
be my last adventure into the miniature world.
But I'll have to do my last video
Sun and
like
embrace
that.
the unknown. I'll either find the answer or shrivel in the darkness below. To my lab underneath the shed. This is Dr. Wendell Tully signing off. Goodbye.
It's like a perfect line for that. Perfect send-off. I'll have to remember that. Nope! Let me in. Can I not have a weapon? Jeez. Might as well get some rest while I'm in here. I got both of them at once. Only part I don't like about the salt chipper is that you can't use a torch with it. And I like me a good torch. Well, if I haven't gone in here, I should probably get everything in there. Clear her out.
Chomp on this.
I knew I shouldn't have tacked that. Literally, as soon as I did it, I'm like, I'm gonna regret this instantly. And there you go. Instant regret. We'll just get the raw science and run away from it this time. Nope. .420 is a good time of day. If you know what I'm saying. Dude, really? Really though? The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Dang it. Stop wasting healing. Nothing. Can't catch me, I'm the quick man. Doo-doo-doo. At least they're slow. Oh no! My arm itched. There's too many. Scary guys. Oh, there's two. Oh no, that's the same one.
If only chemistry class was this.
Run! My damn wife sings that song all the time. I think you have a pretty cool wife then, my friend. I think you're just jealous that she's Dirty Dan and you're Pinhead Larry. Who are you calling Pinhead? Dude,
The face that way.
keep doing the wrong one. My arm. So now there's gonna be two kings. Ugh. Alright, this is when we go combat mode. Where's my smasher line?
Nice and safe.
Crank that stun up. Oh, he saw me. How did he stun me when I perfect blocked that? What? Rude. That's really annoying that he stuns me.
Unit location marked on the map.
I think that doesn't normally do that. Ha, you missed, sucker. Ouch, he got me. He got me. That's not nice. Get
Heard
out of
king
my
coming down
face.
from his throne.
That's really annoying. I am the worst. I'm the best there ever was. Let's go. Dang you. Haha. Bled to death.
I'm pretty sure I'm poisoned or ate something funny. Oh, horrible.
Combat King over here. We're doing it. Man.
Feeling sick.
I need that infused ooze pretty bad. Why did I ping there? Stop. We're alive. Get me out of here. I hate this place. I want to go home. What the heck? I'm out of here. I am out of here. That was a dancing wolf spider. Dancing on an infused... Ugh. An infused termite. Yuck. And that wolf spider's like in the ground. Yeehaw. The Flash. Seriously. That's how I like to play. Speedy Gonzalez. The movement just feels so good in this game when you're going this fast. It's very satisfying. If you time your jumps right, you don't even like, you just bounce off of everything. Can't remember if I got charcoal or not. Whether I do the floor or the roof like this cement thing. It's gonna be expensive either way. We gotta keep farming. I feel like getting 2 ash cement per thing would be really nice. Oh yeah. Clay doesn't reach back to here. The chest I have, that's what it is. I don't know why I put it in that certain chest. No, get out of here. Termite King Carapace. What? I was like, why didn't that deposit? I got it right there. Check our luck. Sour damage best. Crit damage minor? Like, really? Salt damage best. I still don't really have a great salt damage one, sadly. Jeez. I'm really just looking for perfect boss ones. Close. Oh, that's a good salt one, actually. I think it's spicy. Yeah, these are the best spicy ones I have, and they're not great. But great, that I hate that. I wish that was anything else. But the defense, this will make the defense really, really easy. Final defense. And decent fresh damage ones, but like fresh damage and explosive resist doesn't suck against the infected broodmother. Yeah. Struggling. Ugh. My strap was over the little bump on my hat at the top, so it was hurting my head. Someone was asking about the crow previously. Should probably go get more rust. Doesn't sound fun though. Yeah, maybe we just build for the last level and I collect rust tomorrow. Since I will not be streaming tomorrow, I won't have any time to really play anyways, but where am I going? I still find myself falling into the habit of doing that, where I like go all the way to the top to go to my zipline tower, and I'm like, I don't have to go there. I just have to go here. I'm too fast. This thing's massive. This is gonna look, it never looks as big in the handy nat until you get like in the player's perspective. This thing's massive. This is how tall the player is. It's gonna be great. Even may make like a cool entryway sort of thing here. Potentially, come on. Why are you struggling to place there so bad? Roadrunner's a good one too. The old Speedy Gonzales. And have like different, kind of the way I'm thinking about it is it's gonna have like one big area for just like all the standard members. And then there might be a separate thing for like donators, different rooms. I think the back is gonna have like the highest level of stuff. It's also just going to be like a cool interior. It's not going to be like just supporter stuff. It's going to look cool anyways, either way. I need a mushroom. I need to be able to invert the mushroom stairs. Even pebblet foundations would be cool to invert. I keep forgetting to send a clip of this. I need to build all these out and send it to the devs and say, fix it me please. It's too big of a glitch to leave alone. This has to go out too. I know we're at the end of the days with grounded updates and stuff, but at least we can do is get more bug fixes. Need to send them this glitch too. I guess this is all gonna be this stuff. Ooh, this is gonna be pricey too. Wish we could get ash from the dry grass. That would, like burning dry grass or something. I just wish each charcoal gave 2 ash cement. I think that would be plenty balanced enough. I think that would be good enough. Or just a couple more drops, or like resource nodes. Just a couple resource nodes would make a very big difference as well. Same way they did like lint. Like the lint was a huge issue. It was very difficult to get a lot of, and then they added in a couple extra nodes, and it's made it significantly easier to get. I mean, I know they're not necessarily intending people to build crazy big things like me, but I feel like it makes sense to start thinking that way with New Game Plus as a thing. Like, people are going to be building bigger and more, bigger, cooler things consistently. Place. Wish these dragged and dropped. I just drag them all the way up. They only drag sideways for some reason though. Once you get the first one down of each new layer, it gets exponentially easier to place. The first one does not like to place on each new layer. Dang it. Get in there. Slowly but surely. Nice thing this build is, there's a lot of repetition in this build, but there's way more random detail and stuff, and the inside is crazy. This will be more simple and open. It's not gonna have this much detail in it. This thing is nuts. I need to make a video on this thing, I think. It's tough because I want to do a video like the whole entire sandbox and do like a base build, but I also want to like do these videos when there's still viewership for Grounded. I think that's the hardest part. Like, I'm all good just making them to make them, but at the same time I do like getting views for all the effort. Streaming's made it much more enjoyable. It was really hard trying to like bust videos out constantly. Prefer interacting with things this much. I prefer interacting with people during building all the random things that I do. Being able to like answer questions live, I think that's a lot more fun. Unfortunately, the videos help a lot with growth. The stream helps build the community and keep people around. Like, both of them together make the biggest difference. Okay, go there. Dang it. Go in your home. Yep. It's a whole formula, man. It's definitely more enjoyable to make videos. Like, I'm not super worried about metrics and stuff and getting just crap tons of views, but I mean, it makes it fun when there's a lot of people watching and seeing the videos. Adds a different level of excitement to everything. Kind of like gets me fired up to continue making more. So I need to start playing a couple more dry grass near the barbecue. That would be interesting, yeah. Definitely makes it more fun. That's why I want to start playing some slightly more popular games along with Grounded, so I can keep doing Grounded, which I really enjoy, and it's what got me started, and I don't want to stop it by any means, but I also want to play games that'll get views. So then when I play Grounded, I can get, like, make up for the lost opportunities. It would allow me to play Grounded more and stream it more and stuff too, adding in other things that do well. The better I do in content creation, the more my wife is willing to let me go play all the time. I feel like I could do idea. I has an idea. So what if it was one of those patterns? I don't really care which one at the moment. Then some cool pattern like this, and then you go like this, hold up, wait a minute, no, I want to build the mushroom. I'll build the lower stuff first. Yeah, you can get out of here. You're not supposed to be this slow. There's always one that doesn't want to listen. Anything? Will anything build? I'll finish that, dang it. Oh lordy. None of this is supporting properly. Why do these ones not want to build? That's so weird. There we go. That's all. You have to get the first column supported, and then the game is like, oh, cool. Go for it. Go crazy. What? Ain't no way. How is that not supported? Is it literally impossible to build there then? Can I do the other pattern? No. That would just be the opposite though, right? Still watch it if you make a video of the sand pit. Oh, I definitely will. Don't you worry about that. Huh. I mean, even this might be kind of cool. Just trying to think of ways to like slightly decrease the amount of ash cement. So if this was like 4. Why are you not placing? No, I've had so much fun with the sandbox. I'll 100% make a video either way. It's just hard to decide if I like finish the whole thing and do it as one massive video or like do parts. I don't really like breaking it up. None of it's like quite big enough to do like one build per. Because you can kind of just run through everything really fast. Okay, so we can do that. Do that. We could do like this. I want to make the roof really interesting. The ceiling, I guess, is a better term. That's one way to do it. Just nice to be like that this works on these, but not on the other thing. It's kind of a bummer. Because then these could become like, you'd go nuts. Do like that at the middle of every single one. Cry because it's so expensive, and we have to kill the frickin' brood mother to get these. The infused brood mother. Oh, now it works. See, I don't hate that either. It's kind of cool. And there's the inverse. Oh, it's because I put the ash cement, so I'd have to do mushroom underneath. That makes sense. Tough decisions. Nice thing is I could just use half walls for that. I don't have to use ash cement like I just did. Go in your home. Why are you being difficult? I'm just gonna build these all out as like a visual representation. And I think I like doing something like this. I think this is gonna look way more interesting. That way it's not gonna be like a really flat, boring roof. And we could do really cool lighting up top, because it's gonna be pretty simple, clean lighting, I think, overall. I'm not sure if he's still in the Discord or not, but a guy named Uzendayo made a very cool little design. Sorry, I'm looking up the picture of it. Just a very clean aesthetic that I kind of want to copy. It's sort of the same thing I did for my armory, but he did it with white lighting, and it just, a couple little ash cement details looked really cool. So I kind of want to create the same sort of effect. It's the right kind of styling. Very simple. Because then it'd just be like ash cement, then that, and then cool lighting. Now we're cooking with gas. Huh. That's a bummer. I guess if these... I guess they could go up in the ceiling somehow. It's unfortunate I made this that height. I don't really want to, like, add on an entire another level, though. Kind of like the proportions currently. If it gets any taller, it's going to be too big. And I don't want it shorter. Okay, so this is the other one. I kind of like the inner one better. let's see. If we just use these are slightly easier to mess with. Instead of trying to screw with the other thing, since it's the same process. This might be the one to go with, honestly. Oh. Nose itching. Yeah, I like that better, honestly. Then it's just a question of burr or... burr or go ham. The burr doesn't look horrible. I'd have to do this for these to work. It's like, how is that not building? So then we go like that. And then this all gets covered up, so it doesn't matter, but it's the only way for some reason for that to be supported properly. Hey. Probably gonna lean towards the mushroom just because it's all mushroom already. Mushroom's a lot cheaper than burr as well. Especially I'm gonna use burr. I don't know. I want to use the burr sparingly. Like, I like it in here. I think it's going to look good in here. With some cool lighting. But maybe that's just a continuation of this. I don't know. It sort of looks really interesting. That feels like a much better place for a chandelier as well. Like, inside. Not bad there, but it feels a little funky. That feels like it's like integrated a little bit more. It's not like hanging weird. Even if video is more than an hour long, I don't mind longer videos. I actually enjoy making the slightly longer videos. Gosh, that's so many. Maybe it's just these. What are the other? What's the other one? Definitely not that one. Those wouldn't look horrible as well. I could always do like some of these like down the center and then like switch it up and do the others lower. Possibility there. So many options, man. Kind of just have to keep building the outside and then we'll get into the inside. Once I get the outside done, it makes it a lot easier to just fill in the inside. If I was like, oh, I'm only going to do the outside layer, then we don't have to do all of those. It's ending up that they're all getting done almost. It's only 4 that aren't. All the outside ones are going to have this detailed 24 ash cement per column. I'm literally going to have to spend all day, all my free time during work and stuff, collecting, just letting the days run by so I can collect it for 5 seconds and then watch the time go by again and again. I do actually really like longer form videos as well. I hate bumping through a bunch of videos unless it's like I'm looking for something really specific. It does look better with these outer ones as well, being the same ash cement design and just the 4 on the inside being slightly less detailed. This will look better. I definitely like it more here. Makes it stand out a little more because there's going to be a lot of little ash cement details, kind of intricate details added in here as well. Some little, I don't know, stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, it would just fit there. I don't know, something like that. All right, it's 10:15. Chat's a little quiet tonight. I'm pretty exhausted. It's been a long day, long week. So I'm gonna call it here. I might stream Saturday night if I don't really have anything going on once my son's asleep. But I will not be streaming tomorrow, Friday night. We going to a birthday party. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their evening. Hope you have a good day tomorrow and tomorrow evening. If I don't catch you on Saturday, if you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord. That is where I post my updates when I'm going live. If I'm going to take a day off or anything, that's where I post all my updates, and the updates channel, and the announcements also notify you anytime I go live, anytime a video gets posted. So it's a great place to follow all of my content and meet other cool people, other cool builders. We have a fun little community in there. A lot of people that just hang out and chat all the time already. Even though it's not the biggest Discord in the world, it's been fun so far, and I definitely want to keep growing it out. But I think that is going to be it for me, even though I'm still sitting here building these last little things. We'll finish this one little thing out. And then we will call it there. But I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. It was a good one. We're getting this foundation laid out little by little, moving forward through it. I still need a lot of materials. And then after this, I think this build will be much faster than this one. There's a lot less details. But we'll hop into the city and the bathhouse and the last little details, and then we'll be done with this thing. But we're still ways off. It's going to take a while. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.